week. It's Monday, the 7th of July, 2025. Thank you so much for joining us. Now let's get to it. It's been the talk. The rural school bus program, it's been the talk. Now, PNP President Mark Golding has dismissed the rural bus service as the importation of what he describes as 100 old buses. He made the remark while addressing comrades in East Portland recently.
You know, I see they're bringing in 100 old buses with some very confused arithmetic as to how many students will be carried. It doesn't augur well for what is to come in September. But our plan is to fund a subsidy for 20,000 families in rural Jamaica. We will start with that to provide them with support, cash support every week for their children to go to school and come home. And as the economy improves, we will increase those numbers so that every child will be able to attend school 5 days a week without having to fret.
Mark Golding, opposition leader, 100 school buses are expected to be brought in to operation for rural children across the country come September. The proposed bus program is now the subject, like I said before, of a full-blown political row. Every platform they go on, with the opposition dismissing it as a dangerous plan to transport children. The opposition is instead proposing to pay private bus and taxi operators to transport rural children. So in public opinion this evening, we're asking you, the people, what's your reaction to the PNP's criticism of the government's rural school bus program? I'll start with the comments on our Facebook platform. Gonna try to get through most of them. So let's go. Jason Stewart is saying it's a political own goal. That's what it is, a political own goal. Velma Thomas, I'm a comrade. And the rural school bus system is the best thing the government could ever do with our tax dollars. Our children should be somewhat safer to and from school. And with that $50 fare, it's great. I'm only hoping that they're not just doing it because of the upcoming election. And after the election, we don't want to hear that the government privatized it because of cost to the country's purse. Donald Martin is questioning, are the Probox, AD wagons, Voxy and Noah new? If the PNP should lead, will they sell these buses? Dennis Fort is saying confusing. The leader of the opposition is saying one thing, then his spokesman is saying something else. Wanna make up on a mind? Pure confusion. Ed Wallace is saying this is the list of our main exports. And he is going on to another. I guess there is something in there, but I can't read all of it. Let's see. Donovan Denville is saying it would have been so much more beneficial to have the PNP had they not took up this initiative of the government and turn it into a political football because they scored an own goal with not even 5 minutes yet into the game. The PNP seriously need to think logically before making public utterances because the more they talk, it's the less the electorate show interest in their party. Dean Stainless is saying, I was planning on voting, but after how they're fighting against the school bus system. Judith Thorpe is saying, you asking, but I'm asking. Let me see. No, that one don't translate properly. All right, let's see. J Mac is saying, we are glad the buses are here. The parents will be happy that their children will be safer to and from school. PNP has lost it. UIC is a better opposition, says Shanice Comfort. Christopher Isaacs is saying, it's a force for chaos and backwardness. Yeah. Frasout say, my pitney na go in an AD wagon. All right. Stay away from liquor before giving public speech, saying Clifton Ricardo Russell. Xavier Chin say, go with them for go. Clearly, this is a game changer for parents, both labor rights and comrades. It's simply sour grape mentality, says Jeffrey Sup Campbell. Donna believes that they are shameless, just mind-boggling and mind-blowing, says Christopher Isaacs. Your reaction to the PNP's criticism of the government's rural school bus program on Instagram, Nikki Foodie say empty barrel make the most noise. Reedy Marie is saying the school buses are long overdue. This is a great move by the current administration. I can't wait to see the nation's children boarding these buses in an orderly manner in September. Campbell saying the PNP's criticism of a rural school bus initiative only proves how disconnected they are from the everyday struggles of ordinary Jamaicans. Parents are tired of placing their children's lives in the hands of these taxi drivers. We deserve a safe, structured, and reliable transportation system, not more political games. Supermom saying that they should be supporting the system. Look what took place the other day on a bus where the adult and some students were in argument, which didn't turn out so nice. KD believes it's an excellent initiative and long overdue. Hey, it's Lady Cutchinson says she can't say how she really feel, to be honest. She can't say it. It's not for public hearing. All right, let me see if I can go to some of the comments on our X platform. Graham Jervis says, throwing any and everything at the wall and hoping something sticks. Insult to the people's intelligence. In all my years, I have never heard a more ridiculous, poorly thought out plan as the one proposed by the PNP as an alternative. All right. It's low down and completely disgusting. That's according to General Hines. Let me see if I can get some of the comments on our YouTube platform. What's your reaction to the PNP's criticism of the government's rural school bus program? To that, the people say, Kern Smith saying they criticize until they don't know what to criticize. Yeah, remember, let me see if I can get so happy for those children who will benefit. It's a conscious, sober move, says Faith Fabulous. M. Morant, the attacks are unfortunate. These buses are some of the safest vehicles on the road and are held to the strictest maintenance standards by the various state departments. Do not ever talk about the PNP. Tyrell Thompson saying time done. Let me see if I can get in a few more here. One word from Ronald Grant. That word is bad mind. Donovan Phillips, the first best bus system in Jamaica. Can't wait to see our kids traveling safe and secure out of the ways of the predators that prey upon our children. Let me see. Carlene says, okay, you're responding to something else there. Baseless, this is coming from Mr. Peart, baseless and ignorant, and the utterances from the PNP. The children will get to school on time and in a safe environment, says Marlene Hutchinson. All right, tell the PNP spokesperson to stop. Okay, Colin White, I see you there. Willow Will believes the PNP is getting off. Simply put, let me see, just one word from Arlene also, bad mind. All right, let me see, the PNP is not being responsible, says Robert Lewis. Let me see something here from K. Ambitious saying Mark and colleagues are stage 4. Madness. Let me see. PNP gonna need to take over for real or from the risers. Political analyst believes there needs to be a change of leadership for the PNP. Carlene Smith saying to us that it is a welcomed move. What will the buses be used for should the PNP win? I want to know. It's a let us see. If and when. It's a let us see. Yeah. Getting the wrap-up signal here, trying to see if I can squeeze in a few more. So happy for those children, Faith says. PNP needs a change of leadership. Read that one already. Yeah. Let us see what will happen. Let us see what will happen. I believe that the Minister of Transport, Darrell Vaz, there is a scheduled press conference of some sort to be held concerning this bus system that has taken a whole different turn. Get it? Bus system, whole different turn. All right. Thank you guys so much for participating in Public Opinion. The Business Report is up next.